You thought I was done bitching. Matter of fact, I am not. I have a lot more to bitch about. Let's open Emacs. There is quite a few things that still annoy me. And I'm doing this for you. I'm sitting here and I am complaining, then fixing it. So you don't go and, annoy the people over at the Emacs channel on Freenode. First things first. As you can see, in Emacs you probably noticed this. Down at the bottom here it says L4. This is our line number. Go away, Pac-Man. This is our line number. And that's cool. That is somewhat decent. Sometimes the mode is enabled, sometimes it's not. And it doesn't show columns, it only shows, it only shows lines. Now if I go forward, nothing changes. Sometimes I work with some data, I work with spreadsheets. Knowing the column is important. Let's visit our configuration now, shall we? Minor settings. There is two lines that I'm going to put in here. Show lines and columns on the mode line, I guess. I know I like being verbose in my endeavors into configuration. This is very simple. I think it should be enabled by default. Line number mode, and you guessed it, column number mode 1. I just saved it, just reload it. That's it. Now it shows us all that we need right at the bottom. Obviously it accounts for white space, which is the important part. Another important part. Let's switch the buffer to something I don't need. Let's go to Scratch. Okay, when you probably noticed this, when you go to do Control XP now, we have our I buffer. We can, delete buffers we don't want, and let's actually undo that. I actually need this buffer. We can manipulate buffers. Sometimes I'm going to hit Control XK to kill a buffer. I'm going to get this nice prompt. I don't want this prompt. If I hit Control XK, I want to kill the current buffer. This is maybe not something you want, but I do this every time. If I'm going to want to kill another buffer, I use iBuffer for it. So you guessed it, we have to actually write a function that does this. I'm not even sure where to put this. Buffers, yeah, and buffers. We'll actually write some more on buffers. Enable iBuffer. Let's call this one always kill current buffer, I guess. It makes sense, right? Oh god, if I could spell today. Emacs list. Okay, now how do we kill the current buffer? First of all, we know how to do Control HK, then Control XK. It is bound to, ours is bound to idle kill buffer. We actually don't really need idle to do this. We can just use the built-in functions. Let's write a function. Define function kill cur buffer. It's not going to take any arguments. You guessed it. It's an interactive function. I still hate typing this word. And all it's going to do is kill buffer. And as you can see here, buffer or name. It says buffer or name. You can put in the name of a buffer that you want to specifically kill. We don't really know how our buffers is going to be called. So we can just use another variable called current buffer. That's it. I'm going to globally bind this to Control XK. Well, I don't really feel like remapping anything at this point. Just this. That's all I need. Let's reload our configuration, go to another buffer, go to help, Control XK. What? Did I forget parentheses again? Did I? I did not. This should not be. Whoops. Hang on. Let me enable screen key. I just realized I don't have screen key enabled. Not a big deal, I guess. But still. Okay, now if we do Control XK, it works. It always kills the current buffer. Beautiful. I like this. There is more issues though. One of those issues is copying a line. In Vim, you can hit hit Y on your keyboard twice in normal mode to copy an entire line. This does not work here. You can do like copy line, AV copy line. Does AV actually... Oh wow, AV has functionalities to copy a line. Oh, right. The thing is, this is what it does. And this is not what I was getting at. I want to be able to grab a line and put it in a kill ring without actually killing it. Which is apparently, some wizardry. Emacs doesn't have this built-in functionality. What do I do if I want to, copy a line that I'm on? There's a few things I can do. Let's go over this step by step so we can know how to build this function. We have to go to the start of the line, which is Control A, set the mark with Control Spacebar, go to the end of the line, and copy with Meta W. There's an issue. We are now at the end of the line, while we were somewhere around here. Today we are going to be learning about saving excursion. Okay, let's go to let's edit our config. Convenient functions, kill whole word. This one will be copy whole line. Okay. There is, this is an issue for me. I copy lines a lot, so this is going to be very useful. Maybe if you are coming from Vim, if you oftentimes hit Y twice and then paste it somewhere, and then just edit some tiny details, this is the function for you. Let's do copy whole line. Oops. It's not going to take any... Nah, it doesn't need arguments. Interactive, once again. Now we are going to be using something special. Save excursion. What save excursion does is, it saves the point of our cursor, and when everything in the body of this is done, it's going to return to this spot, so we don't end up at the end of the line. I found out about this, I was pretty amazed. I really like this. Now the way we are going to construct this function, this is what someone told me to do. The way I constructed it was slightly faulty, because it did not work with the excursion saving. So I would end up at the end of the line anyways, which was annoying. So this is ridiculously good. We are going to do kill new. Okay, what we are going to kill is a substring in the buffer. The substring being between point at BOL, which is point at beginning of line, and point at EOL, which stands for point at end of line. Ugh, that looks kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. But it works. Okay, that's all I needed to do. It just needs to work. Control C, whole line. See, copy whole line, CWL. That kind of makes sense, right? This is what I'm going for with my with my key maps. This is kind of what I'm used to from Vim. Let's save this. Let's reload this. Makes sense. Let's see if this works. Let's go to our scratch buffer again. Control C, WL. And let's go down there and... No, it worked. Right. Beautiful. Now this works. Now finally we have a way to copy entire lines. So there is that. But there is more. The last thing I'm going to show you, I think, is something that annoyed the absolute crap out of me. Have you ever tried to kill all buffers? Have you ever had a lot of buffers? I sometimes at the end of the day have like 100 buffers open. Some are for music, some are for email. Yes, I do both from Emacs. Some are websites, some are org documents. There is some programming, some LaTeX or LaTeX. And I want to get rid of all of them, so I open iBuffer, mark all of them for deletion, and then hit X. That's annoying, especially because I just want to kill all buffers. There is no built-in functionality to kill all buffers. I don't know, I'm lost for words, I don't know why. Oh, oops. We actually need to unfold this. I don't know why this is a thing, but, apparently it is. apparently this is real. So let's just write a function that does it. It doesn't have this functionality. Let's just do it. And then let's give it some very, obscure, a very difficult key binding to follow, so you don't hit it by accident and then lose like hours of work. I did that once. I had it bound to a very easy key binding. Not going to do that ever again. Define a function. Let's call it now kill all buffers. Again, no reason for any arguments, but we are going to learn a nice function or nice Lisp function today. Because actually killing all buffers, technically all you have to do, and that's just logical, all you have to do is loop through all buffers and then kill buffer on them, right? But looping in Lisp works much like in any other language, but there is one special command that I really like. It's called mapc, and what it does is, our buffers are a list. In Lisp, there's a lot of lists. Our buffers, or something called buffer list, is a list. With mapc, we can say something along the lines of, do this function for every item in this list. It's like a for loop, but it has a very easy syntax. Mapc kill buffer, and as an argument, we are passing in buffer list. That's it. Now let's global set key. Again, some obscure difficult key binding control. Control meta ship or super. Okay, this is actually what I use in my config. Close. We have it bound to kill all buffers. Let's get rid of it. Let's save this and reload. Let's see how this works. Where did I bind it to again? This keyboard layout is different, so forgive me for that. It worked, I think. Yeah, we don't have any buffers, so it didn't scratch now. So yes, we fixed some more things about Emacs. I am very happy that we did. And, this is probably going to be useful to you. Destroying all buffers is, it's actually handy at times. Again, thank you for watching. I think in the next video we will do some more pitching. We are going to fix some actually important stuff, and then we will move on to changing the mode line, because I don't really like the default mode line. I think it lacks any functionality. It's pretty bad actually. And then I don't know, we'll find something. There's a lot of packages to talk about. I actually still want to talk about ex.um. I want to talk about ems, and we have a lot of functions to write. So until next time, thank you for watching.